While we're here, may as well just do a quick overview really of how I do Panoramix. This is the view. Just going to spin the camera around. This is the view that I'm going to be taking a panoramic of. So that's the plan. Obviously, you see there's some lovely light coming over the sides of the hills, so it's just an ideal time just to capture it. Kit wise, one of the most important things is levels. Use your bubble levels on your tripods and make sure it's spot on level. Once you've got your tripod level, then do the same with your camera. Either use an in-camera level or a bubble level on top of your hot shoe. Then the next choice is, do you want a really shallow in height panoramic, or do you want the height as well? Personally, I like the height, so I can get a good height when the image is viewed and printed. So I always shoot in portrait layout rather than landscape, as you can see there on the camera. So that's the initial layout. Filter wise, it varies. I'm going to try and get away with the polarizer on this one because there's not a great lot of blue sky, so I think I can manage it without it going patchy on me. But I might have to do both. And a 6-stop ND grad, soft grad that is, just to give a bit of balance from the sky in the foreground. So luckily the sun's just gone behind some clouds, so I don't have to keep squinting. So taking the photos wise, I always use live view once I've got my composition right, and use the grid, and you'll take your first shot and then you'll use the grid and move your camera around a third of the way around. So in essence what you're getting is a third overlap of every single shot. Yes, it takes probably a few extra shots to get the panoramic, but the beauty is there's more data there when you come to do the stitch in Photoshop or Lightroom. So I'm going to get cracked on and let's see what we can get, see if it's going to be any good, and we'll find out when we get back home and get them onto the computer and see what the stitch is like with both the polarizer and without. You know, it might not be that much difference, but you never know, we'll see. So I'll say bye bye for now. I'm going to get cracked on with this. Bye bye. Well, taking the steady stroll back to the car. What I am going to try and do is keep an eye out for me bag that blew away, that parachuted off last night. I don't hold any hopes of finding it, but you know, you just never know. It might just be caught on a rock somewhere, or someone's found it and lodged it on a fence. I doubt it, but anyway. So yeah, heading back to the car. Got some really nice images, I think, from by the lake. Nice blue skies, nice light, addressing the landscape. The little bits that I love to see in a landscape image. It's one of the reasons why I love landscape photography, is the light's constantly changing. You've always got to adapt, overcome what's in front of you. It's one of the hardest parts to manage in landscape photography is the light, because you never know what it's going to do. All you can do really is look at the clouds and kind of guess when a pocket of light is going to get opened up. So yeah, still no sound in my bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head away back down the track towards the car and stop off at the little waterfall by the bridge. Maybe bag one image from there, and hopefully that'll be me done for this location. Don't know whether I'll stay. I might actually, thinking about it, I might pop over to the other side of the road to Ogwen and have a look at the double bridge and waterfall underneath. You know, it might be worth another image, that might, but we'll see. So bye bye for now, and I'll see you down at the bridge. As you can see, got down to the waterfall by the bridge, just up above Ogwen Cottage. This is one of them spots that I can photograph many times. It's always different depending on the time of year that you come, because the water levels are different, the greenery, you know, in the landscape, the lifting on the rocks, all adds for a very different photograph. And today is nice, we've got some nice blue sky. You know, the rain's staying away now, thankfully. So yeah, time for a bit of a long exposure. Camera's down there at the moment, and currently I've got the Circular Polarizer, 0.6 soft ND grad, 0.6 full ND, and a 0.9 full ND. I would use my big stopper, but it's down in the car, and yeah, I don't need to go that far. So that's my setup. It's going to give me an exposure time of around about 2 seconds, and that should be nice and clean and crisp, and give me a nice again, a nice image that can either work in black and white or colour. But predominantly this is for colour, this one is. And let's see what we get. So I'm going to go back down to the camera now, get some images done. Bye bye for now. I'll come down to the other part of the waterfall, a little bit further down. You probably noticed I was here last time I did a video over this area. Just want to try and make the most of the sun being behind the clouds. So I just want to get a few little aspects of the waterfall just going up behind me before the sun comes back out. And then last but not least, I'm going to take a photograph of the valley going down there from up the top of the hill, because all the pockets of light coming through the clouds they look stunning, absolutely stunning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bag one image from here, maybe two, and get the big shot done, big sweeping landscape from up the top, and then I'm going to get in the car and head back home. It's been a good trip, you know, it's had its ups and downs with the weather. Some aspects I've not been able to get that I wanted to, like the sunrise for example. But, you know, can't have everything. You know, I've had some nice light landscape shots afterwards, after sunrise, and hopefully a nice couple ones down by the waterfall in the big valley. So that's me happy really, you know, I can't argue. So I'm going to bring this one to a close. By all means, like, subscribe, share, add a comment down below, get some conversations going, ask me what I've been doing, where I've been, you know, and spread the word about me. You know, I'm always trying to get more followers and subscribers on my new YouTube channel. So, like away. And until next time, bye bye for now.